That was Talk Talk and The Rainbow. It's always great when you meet somebody you admire, as I do, Joan, and then find out that you've got similar tastes in music, and we were both cooing and oohing and ahhing over Talk Talk and their late work particularly. Do you remember hearing Spirit of Eden for the first time?
When I did hear it, I think I had known more their pop stuff and didn't really realize, this was a long time ago, but didn't realize that they had created a new universe separate from that. And this was way before I was writing songs, but it showed me that you can do anything as an artist.
Yeah.
And there's no boundaries, and you don't have to stick within genre, and you can do whatever you want,
Yeah.
And the moodiness of it so fit my whole makeup as a human being.
When you say it chimed with everything you are, I remember distinctly sitting at the top of Bolton Town Hall steps on a very, very grey day when I was maybe 20. And things weren't going well.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around at drizzly old Bolton and pondering my woes, watching the pigeons, and then what was going on in my headphones, this music. I felt wealthy because I had this soundtrack in my ears. It's extraordinary. It's how I feel about your music, Joan. It's a wonderful, uplifting, personal, and very considered, beautiful thing. I've got 1,000 questions I could ask you about the first album, the first version of Real Life. But evolution is fascinating, and that's what we're here talking about. I'm going to finish with The Ride. For personal reasons, I recently spoke to a new band coming out of Leeds who've got a band name almost as bad as Elbow. They're called the Rail Replacement Bus Service. And that we were talking about songs about touring, songs about being away from home. Am I right in thinking that is to a degree what The Ride is about?
Yes, it is about that. And then it's also about not resisting. I think at the time I was feeling it felt difficult to move on from certain events in my life. And I got a little taste of the feeling of jumping in a moving stream and just allowing it to take you, and how freeing that was. Yeah. And so, I thought I gotta get this down, because I don't have this figured out yet, but I have a glimpse of it. And, it might help me to just realize more fully this freedom that I'm looking for.
This is such a positive spin on a familiar feeling, I'm sure, to many people listening. That kind of moving in with fast-flowing water, some people might describe that as free fall, which is a scary prospect. But you're talking about going with life events and allowing life to see where it's going to take you, and being altogether more excited about the mystery of the future.
Yeah, absolutely. And trusting, it's the trusting of the future. And it's well, why should I do that? That's literal insanity. and then it's actually reconsider that, because it's really not. And resistance is gonna only bring me more sadness and pain.
So music being the thing, do you consider you have a responsibility to it?
I mean, I definitely do. I feel like it's the thing that has kept me alive in every way. And I owe it my attention and really my worship. So, but it doesn't feel like, it's a job, certainly. It feels like an honor.
Real Life Evolution is available for you to listen to in full. You could even spend some money on it. You could even buy it. Imagine that. And you've got some dates. You're playing Union Chapel in November 5th and 6th. And then Manchester at the RNCM. That's on the 7th of November. And Glasgow at the Oranmore Auditorium. Who are you bringing with you, Joan?
I am bringing the two gentlemen that play with me on the ride, on the new version of the ride. Will Grafe on guitar and vocals, and Jeremy Gustin on drums and vocals. And they are just, whew.
Amazing. Well, I might pop back and give you a hug if you don't mind, Joan, when you're playing one of them shows.
I will be angry if I hear you're there and you haven't.
I'll bring you a present. I'm not going to tell you what. I'll tell the listeners once you've gone.
Okay.
I want to surprise you. Thank you so much.
So
it's
good
been
talking
lovely
to
to
you,
speak to you. Yeah, take care, Joan.
You too.